So welcome back, and in this video we're going to look at the shit that gets in the way. Let me just share my screen. I'm going to go straight into the Ascension Roadmap. Boom, here we go. So this is the page we're going to go into in a lot of depth and describe exactly what you need to put on this page. It's super, super important that we get this stuff right, because if we just go back one page, I'll show you where this shit that gets in the way thing comes from. So see this wealth section? You should by now have filled out your 90-day outcome in the area of wealth, right? Now, if you were watching the video before, you know that wealth split down into two sections. You've got your like greedy little capitalistic goal, money, clients, whatever, the hard, cold cash part. Then you get your study part. I want to just park the study part for now. Okay, park that. We're just going to go to the greedy, green-eyed monster of fucking wealth. Making dinero, fucking freedom tokens, dollars, euros, whatever the fuck. We're just going to look at money, cash, and putting it in the bank. So if we look here, what is that wealth goal? What was the cash goal? Is it a membership goal? Is it whatever the fuck that is? We're going to take that and we are going to break it down over this page. So we're going to go section by section. Let's say you have a membership goal, like you want to add 50 members by 90 days. Let's just take that for instance. So then what I would want to know is like, what is the 50 members recurring revenue that you're going to get? What's the increases there? I want to map that out so I know exactly what that means to me financially and everything in the goals section, yeah? And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to myself, well, that project is called Project Fill My Gym. You give it a fucking name, whatever makes sense. In A, you write down the name of that project. Project Fill My Gym. Get 50 clients into the gym, and you put that into the goal. So the project gets a name, and then the goal is 50 clients into the gym and whatever revenue it is. You're going to put today's date and the target date. There's lots of stuff there, so you can be as descriptive as you like. So that's A, B, C, and D done. A, the project name, Project Fill My fucking Gym. Get the 6 figures. And I know I was slagging off 6 figures in the last video. I was slagging that off. I was just saying. But we've had people in the group, and that is the next step for them. So that's good. If 6 figures is your fucking goal, it is. But it may not be everyone's goal. That was the only point it was me. Anyway, so you stick your goal in there, then the date and the target date. In here, what we're going to look at is the payoffs. So this is straight out of the Positive Genius stuff where we were saying we need to have real meaning in the goals that we choose for ourselves. Deep-rooted meaning. And this is us expanding out what that money means to you. Because look, nobody ever got a bank loan from the bank and took the money home and put it on the bed and rolled in it. I mean, it's not for the money. You're not really doing it. You are and you're not. You're kind of doing it for the money, but it's what the money does for you that's important here. So we need to get super, super descriptive in this section and say, well, if I were to have that now, how would my life look? What way would it change life for me? And remember, this project, this thing, this goal, it should be your one. We've chosen the most valuable reality for us. And I'm just recapping to make sure that all this should be now, it should all be coming together. Like, fuck, I get this. You should be getting this all now. We're choosing the most valuable reality for us. We've put it into the wealth goal. And now we're breaking that project down and we're going to fucking hunt this down over the next 90 days. So what we're doing here is we're putting in the deep-rooted meanings that if we were to have that money today, how would your life look? What would you see? How would you feel? Would things get better? If so, tell me how. How would things get better? Would you be able to, like my 90-day wealth goal, I want to go on a family ski holiday. All right, that's it. And I know I'm going to need like at least 7 to 10K. Probably upwards towards the 10K if I want to go. There's 5 people in my family and they're all grown up and there are 5 full tickets. I'm basically buying 5 fucking holidays, right? Going skiing. So, but that's what I like to do. So my payoff is I get to go on the family skiing holiday. The kids get to do that. I get to spend cool time with them. And skiing is just fucking awesome. So I'm going to just fill that with all the payoffs that I see because it's me that defines the meaning in it. And for you, it's you that finds the meaning in your goal. Do you remember like we said, even the guy who brushes the floor or fucking mops the floor in the New York Stock Exchange, if he feels that he has a valuable meaning in his job, it's him that defines the meaning in his job, not the job that defines the meaning. So you put all the payoffs in there and fill that sheet. I want to see that fucking thing filled. The more you can, and this is going to take time. You're going to need to sit down and really think out of this. Take your time with it. Don't see this as a task like, oh, I have to do this. You want to sit back and say to yourself, well, what way are things going to change for me? It could be that you want to buy a house. Maybe you want money. You're doing this whole project because it's going to give you the deposit for a house, and that's going to give you a family home or a home of your own. And how's shit going to change for you? We're finally going to move out of mom and dad's. All these payoffs, they go in here. They go in here. They go in here. Okay, payoffs, results, and map out the cash as well. If 50 members, if you're doing like a front end thing, sometimes by getting say 20 people into your gym on a shiny thing, that may be the front end money. Say it's 5-10 grand. You've added 20 members and that was a front end money of 10 grand, but you want them to stay on recurring revenue. So if you convert 40% of them, you might get 10 grand up front, convert 40% of them at 200 quid a month. So you're keeping 10 members at 200 quid a month. It's an extra 2 grand every single month. And over the course of the lifetime value of a client, so you map out all these payouts. So you're going, fuck, what that would mean for me. That's actually quite big. Adding 10 clients to the gym or 20 clients to the gym front end is going to give me 5 or 10 grand fucking straight away. Plus, if I keep 40% of them, it's going to give me this recurring revenue, which will improve the profitability of the overall business, which will give me da-da-da-da-da. You see where I'm going? I'm just really cascading the consequence of achieving this goal in all areas of my life and getting meaning for myself. Cool. I think I've done that to death because it's super important. That's the deep root of meaning. That's where you put it in. Okay, next. Obstacles. So this is the question you ask yourself in order to get the obstacles nailed. Why do you not have it today? If this is what you want and this is what why don't you have it today? And the answers that you could come up with might be, well, I don't have a marketing system. And the marketing system may need a funnel. It may need a Facebook ad. It may need some audiences. It may need some retargeting. It may need some, do you see this? So I'm going to have to write all the obstacles in there and say, I don't have any audience. I don't have a list. I don't have anybody on my fucking list that I can email and send it. So then what are we going to do? We're going to write all of this shit down, everything that is in the way. That's why it's called shit that gets in the way, right? SGITW. So we write down all the obstacles. And once that's complete, what we will see is that the obstacle is the way. So if the thing is that I don't have a list, it's like the strategy is I need to get some list building activities. And then you need to say, well, what the fuck are the list building activities? Okay, well, if I'm going to build a list, I need to get some leads. So to get some leads, I need a lead magnet. It's like I need to build a list and I'm going to need to design a lead magnet. I'm going to actually design a funnel to give away the lead magnet. And then I'm going to start doing some emails. Do you see this? So that one obstacle can actually have 3 or 4 strategies attached to it. Then the funnel thing, well, I'm going to have to build a funnel. I need a landing page. I need a squeeze page. I need headlines. I need sales copy. I need videos. I need testimonies. I need social proof. I need all these things. So you're just going to get all of these strategies down the right-hand side, which when you complete, you're going to have all the payoffs and the project is going to be done. And you're giving yourself 90 days in which to achieve them. And that is how you use this shit that gets in the way as a facilitation to find the strategies. So by filling it out A to G, you will arrive at the things that you need to do, like the list of activities that you could do in order to make that goal easier to achieve. That's what we're looking for. Then we need to think, well, what the fuck am I giving priority to here? So you've just made a list of everything you can do. You've organized that list into a plan. Then you've thought to yourself, what can I give priority to? Then on the next sheet, we're going to take action on the steps and we're going to do something every day on our major goal. So these strategies are going to go into the GSD. And that's the next video. So continue on and I'll see you there.